what's up tech friends? Elric Ferris from the Tech of Tomorrow channel to bring you guys a head-to-head comparison of two of the top 27-inch monitors that feature resolutions of 2560 by 1440. Today we're going to be looking at the HP ZR2740w, and we're going to be also looking at the Dell U2711. Now these monitors are both, like I said, they're both 27-inch monitors. They both feature an anti-glare screen, but they're priced different and they do have some different features. I've got them sitting right here behind me, and a lot of the things about them are the same. The bezel's almost the same size all the way around. They both got a silver line band around the sides of both monitors. Now, here we see a screen where we show the bulleted features of both of these monitors. As you can see, as far as the display goes itself, these monitors are pretty equal in the way their specs are, in the way the heat, the temperatures, resolution, everything else. But here's where things start getting really a lot different. The HP monitor has no on-screen display at all. This means that you cannot do any adjustment on the monitor whatsoever. You can't adjust the color, you can't adjust the height, you can't adjust the size, you can't adjust anything. Let's take a look at inputs. The Dell U2711 has dual DVI, RGB, DisplayPort, and HDMI connections. Now the HP monitor, it only has a DisplayPort and a DVI connection. And you can't choose between using whatever one you're using when you're using the HP monitor. On the Dell monitor, you can clearly, by the side controls, choose which input you want to use. So theoretically, you could hook up 6 different computers up to the Dell. You can only hook up one at a time to the HP. I've also noticed that I've had a lot of problems getting DVI cables to work and recognize with the HP monitor. The DisplayPort seems to work no problem whatsoever, but the DVI cable, on many systems we plug it into, the monitor would not even turn on. Now, as far as the visuals go on the monitor, if you're viewing artwork, playing games, or anything else, these monitors are pretty much equal. Both panels are based off the LG panel. Now, one thing I want to mention, if you buy the older versions, like if you go online, you buy from some place that's selling like these older HP monitors, you're going to get the first generation panels. Now, the first generation panels on both the Dell and the HP had issues. They shut down, they failed, and they had an anti-glare coating on it that looked like Edward's head from that frickin' movie about the vampires, Twilight. I'm serious. You can see the comments online, but I just want to mention this is the first generation panel. The panels have now been upgraded on both the Dell and on the HP, and the anti-glare panel that's on them now is very, very usable. It doesn't give you that same nasty, Edward shiny head looking thing whatsoever. Now, text, I don't know why, but text is a little bit clearer on the Dell monitor. I have no reason why. There's no theoretical reason why it should be, but text is just a little bit clearer on the Dell monitor. So all right, folks, you guys always want head-to-head videos. I feel this is like the best I can do because comparing monitors is kind of really hard. Putting them side by side and showing them, I looked at them, then we filmed it. There's not even much you can really tell. We could have done a lot more with that, but honestly, there's not much you can tell. But here's my advice. The HP monitor, I'm very surprised, has won a lot of Editor's Choice Awards out there on certain sites. I won't mention any names, but I disagree with that monitor being an Editor's Choice monitor. It's an entry-level monitor for a monitor if you want 2560 by 1440 and you don't want to break the bank. You can find these things as low as $629 on the internet. Now with the Dell U2711, it comes to market at about $100 more than the HP. But there are a lot of differences between the monitors. Some things are the same. Now, both monitors feature 2 USB ports that are located on the side. Both monitors feature 2560 by 1440. Now right there though is kind of where the monitors stop being similar. Totally stop being similar after that. No on-screen display for the HP. Total on-screen display for the Dell. You can switch between all the settings on the Dell and use different computers. You can't do that with the HP whatsoever. So when I see people out there giving this monitor an Editor's Choice Award, I just don't agree with that. And here's another feature that I noticed that I haven't even mentioned. On the Dell monitor, there's a card reader on the side. So not only do you get the card reader, you get much more features, you get better flexibility, and all you're paying is $100. So if it comes down to a competition and these two guys would enter the ring and do some kick-ass things, at the end of the day, the Dell U2711 will seriously kick ass over the HP 2740 any day of the week. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys like this type of video. It's something new, and we hope you like it. See you later.